everyone a very good evening. It's good to have you join us on the presentation of Channel 8 News. My name is Nafisatu Abdulhamid Dembos. The Gongola People's Forum said it is committed in supporting government, traditional leaders, and socio-cultural association in order to identify and resolve the root cause of the conflict between Chubo and Sombwati community. The forum disclosed this through its first vice chairman, Elder Maliki Daniel, while briefing newsmen on the recent communal clashes, saying the forum is poised to ensure lasting solution on such communal crisis. Correspondent Usman Mukhtar reports.
It could be recalled that the recent clash between Chobo and Boatie in two communities of Lamurde local government led to the loss of lives and property. The press briefing by the Gongola People's Forum is to amplify the need to resolve any misunderstanding or grievances in the interest of peace and development.
Violence is not and can never be an acceptable method of conflict resolution among our members and fellow citizens of this country. There are better ways of solving conflicts than resorting to the use of force, which is capable of provoking and disturbing the peace the state has been enjoying, especially under the current leadership of Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintri. Our stand as GPF on the incident is very clear. We do not condone violence in any form as a solution to settling disputes amongst our peoples. The GPF commends the efforts of His Majesty the Amabachama to ensure a restoration of peace and normalcy to the affected areas. The GPS is equally gratified by the assurance given to it by His Royal Majesty the Amabachama to ensure peaceful coexistence among the members of the Chobo and Bachama communities.
While condemning the recent violence in strong terms, the first vice chairman of the forum commended Governor Fintri for the government's quick response in curtailing the escalation of the crisis.
The GPF assures all members of the Gongola indigenous peoples that its Committee of Peace and Conflict Resolution will intervene and mediate between all members of our communities who have misunderstandings with one another. It urges its members to resist the temptation to take the law into their hands and to engage in violence. The GPF will in due course engage with the leadership of the Chobo and Boatie socio-cultural organizations towards ensuring a permanent solution to this conflict.
He assured that Peace and Conflict Resolution Committee of the Forum will liaise with the leadership of Chobo and Boatie socio-cultural organizations towards ensuring a permanent solution to the conflict. In Yola, Usman Mukhtar, NTA News.
Sector-wide approach SWAP, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Health, Adamawa State Ministry of Health and Human Services, and the Nigerian Health Sector Renewal Investment Initiatives, organized a 4-day capacity building and strengthening workshop for health leaders and managers in the states. Correspondent Cynthia Benjamin Ayara reports that the workshop is aimed at health system strengthening and planning for the 2026 Annual Healthcare System Plan. The report.
The 4-day capacity building workshop, which took place in the state capital, brought together directors, program officers, and planning personnel from various health institutions in the state to build their capacity on results-based planning, budgeting, and monitoring in line with national health development priorities. The training covered modules on planning frameworks, monitoring and evaluation, health financing, health programming, among others. In their separate remarks, representatives of the sector-wide approach SWAP and Adamawa State Ministry of Health emphasized the importance of evidence-based planning in achieving improved healthcare delivery, saying that the 2026 annual health plan will focus on strengthening healthcare systems, health challenges, and promoting accountability and data-driven interventions.
I'm optimistic it will not end on paper because His Excellency is always up and doing, and most of our work plan, if we request for funds to support these activities, he normally support it. And the federal government also, through the swap office, they are capable of supporting. So I'm optimistic that this work plan is not going to end on paper. That's why we selected a lot of people from across different health sector partners, health facilities, and local government area to build the capacity of the leadership. And this is going to be sustained because as we train them, their capacity are built and they're going to cascade down to the local government level. So with that, we're sure this is going to be sustained by annually including in our work plan.
For federal government to have seen the need to develop their capacity in not just only the annual operational plan, but also to strengthen their capacity in the area of health system strengthening, it is important that they pay attention to learn and to be able to also cascade it down to their LGS, most especially those that are coming from the local government areas.
The participants that are here were ready to cascade to their own level because we were taught to use the simple language they can understand. It is not necessary that we can use English to train them, but we can use whatever local language they can understand so that they can be able to plan effectively so that the health service delivery can be reached up to the ground, to the ground level so that everyone will be benefited from.
Some participants expressed satisfaction with the training, saying that it has enhanced their technical understanding and readiness for the 2026 health plan formulation and implementation.
Previously, we have IPs having their plan differently, and we also have program or areas also having their own plan differently. So with this approach, I see it's going to be a one plan with one investment, one budget, and the performance of each and every individual MDA or an organization will be reflecting as we continue to implement the OOP.
More especially we that are dealing with the secondary facilities, it will help us tremendously how to go and monitor what is in the stock, what is needed in the store, more especially as medication.
The initiative, in line with national effort to institutionalize robust planning processes across all spheres of the health sector, ensured alignment with the Health Sector Renewal Investment Program and the Sustainable Development Goals. In Yola, Cynthia Benjamin Ayara, NTA News.
Business-wise, in the state capital, price of maize and guinea corn has drastically reduced in Kasuwan Buhu Jambutu in Yola North local government area of the state. Correspondent Victoria John Michelia, who conducted a market survey on food items, completes the report.
A visit to Kasuwan Buhu shows the prices of maize and guinea corn has reduced drastically compared to the previous week. A measure of maize is now sold for 1,200 naira, while a bag is now 35,000 naira to 37,000 naira, depending on the quality. Similarly, a measure of guinea corn is sold for 1,350 naira to 1,400 naira, while a bag is being sold for 42,000 naira to 43,000 naira.
Guinea corn, we are selling is 1,213. Our mudu is a government mudu, no be small mudu.
Buhun masara dai muna iya sayarwa 50,000, 35,000 zuwa 37,000. So amma da yake kayan kullun sake sauka yake yi. To kwano muna sayarwa 1,200. Amma last week dai mun sayar da shi akan 1,350.
Despite the decrease in the prices of maize and guinea corn, some buyers called on the government to assist in improving the economy to enable low-income earners afford to buy food items.
Talaka dai a yanzu dai suna jin daɗi yadda abun fatan mu dai muna son ya kara sauka sosai kasa da haka saboda wadda da ba su da daman da za su zo su siya abinci su siya wanda kuma da idan ya zo zai auna mudu 1-2 yanzu muna so idan ya zo mai auna 10. Muna son dai gwamnati ta kara duba wannan abun kamar yadda dai muka sha wahala baya ba ma fatan ya kara faruwa sai dai abu ya daɗa yin sauki haka muke so.
In Yola, Victoria John Michelia, NTA News.
Well, viewer, this is the size of our bulletin. Stay tuned for the rest of our programs. Thank you very much. God bless you and good night.